Okay, Brian from guitarhelper.net. Today we're going to look at some dominant 7 voicings that don't contain a root. So they're drop 2 voicings, which I'll do a video on drop 2 voicings. Um, but they're easy to get to. You're not going to have a lot of finger movements, not a lot of jumping around to go from chord to chord. Definitely in jazz, very useful voicings. You can also use them in blues if you want to play a 9 or a 13 type chord on it. So we'll get right to the fingerboard. So we all basically should know this A9 voicing or E9, on the 5th string. But there's a 9 voicing that's shaped like this with no root. We have C sharp, G, B, and E for an A9 chord. So we have 4th fret, 5th string, 1st finger, 5th fret, 4th string, 3rd finger, 4th fret, 4th fret, 3rd string, 2nd finger, and then 5th fret, 2nd string, pinky. Okay, so if you know some minor 7 flat 5 voicing, some jazz chords, that's a C sharp minor 7 flat 5, but it's also an A9 with the root on the 5th fret, 6th string there. So right from the 3rd. Alright, so that's an A9 chord. Now if I go up and now that's the 3rd on the bottom. Let's say if I put the 7th on the bottom, same shape. Now I have 7, 3, flat 13, flat 9 on an A chord. Okay, so now we have a little bit of an altered chord here. Flat 9, flat 13. So I have these two shapes. That's a 9. This is flat 9, flat 13. Okay, so now I have these two shapes that are the same. It's easy to finger that I can use. Now let's go back to the first one. So this is a natural 9. So if I have a 9 on the 3rd string, if I move that up or down, I'll get flat 9 or sharp 9. So there goes flat 9, sharp 9 with a natural 5, back to the 9. Okay, so I can get voicings. If I need a flat 9, oh okay, I know this 9 chord, I'll just lower the 9th. If I want natural 13, the E goes up to F sharp. So now I got 9, 13. Right? If I want flat 13, right, I can have sharp 9. So now there goes a sharp 9, flat 13 chord. And it's not that hard I'm not stretching around to get anything. A lot of people play a 13 chord like this. Like that. With the root on the bottom, which I might do if I don't have a bass player. I'm playing duos or something. But also, this is still useful. It's for 13 or 9. So then, just by manipulating a string or two, I can get all these different voicings. Flat 5. Okay. We'll go up the neck now to the 10th fret again, where we had flat 9, flat 13. So the natural voicing is this. G, C sharp, F sharp, B. So I have natural 9, natural 13. So if I want a regular 13 chord, now that's the root there on the 2nd. But 9's always good. So I can do flat 9, natural 13. There. Sharp 9 would be there. That's getting harsh there. I can do. So now we have that. We have flat 13 and sharp 9. That's a little bit better than the natural 13. So now you're going to see some similarities. So we have, that's natural 9 and 13, but down here it's sharp 9 and flat 13. This one up here, this shape, the little triangle in the pinky, I look at it, is sharp 9 flat 13. Down here it's natural. So they kind of alternate or flip-flop. So just out of these voicings, you can get into more flat 13 and flat 9 chords. So you want to take these and start doing 2 5s, major 2 5s and minor 2 5s. So if that's the 9, E minor, there's only one note difference. to E minor 7, I'm taking the C sharp and going to D. E minor 7, A9 to D6, E minor 7, A9 to D major 7, right? I can keep the E, so I'm voice leading a fret, 2 frets up top, and I'm not even moving that much to do stuff. Instead of playing E minor A7, right? So with the major 9. Now, if I want to do minor 2 5s, I want a minor 7 flat 5. So I want A7 flat 9, so let's flat the 9. Right? There goes A7 flat 9. So now I need an E minor with the flat 5. So now that becomes flat 5. I'm just going to move the C sharp to D. So there goes my flat 5 voicing. Minor 7 flat 5. A7 flat 9 to D minor. To D minor 9. To keep the E on top. Right? And then go D minor 7. There. So from this one important voicings, I can start getting a lot of movement, a lot of voicings out of it. Up here we go altered. So this is already flat 9, flat 13, this regular shape we were using. So now this what looks cool here though. Let's do major 2 5. So E minor. So here I have natural 9 now, right? 13. So I got to move the C sharp to D. I have E minor 9 now. G, D, flat 3, flat 7, 9, F sharp, and 5 is the B. So that's a G major 7 voicing on guitar. Move the D to C sharp, 9, 13, right? And then I'm going to go to like a D major voicing, or I want a D major voicing. I can go to F sharp minor 7, alright? And then I have 3, 7, 9, 5, 7 up top if I want. So that's like an F sharp minor voicing, F sharp minor 7. So I have G major 7, which is E minor 9, going to our voicing with 9 and 13, going to an F sharp minor, which is a substitute for D major. Just D major 9 now. So that could work too. If I have to make it minor, so there goes my 9. I'm going to go back to this one, let's say. Flat 9, flat 13. Right? So now I need the E minor 7 flat 5, which is kind of tricky here. It's funky. I can play G minor. G minor. With no root. So if I just play a G minor triad and then I play my voicing, flat 9, flat 13 voicing, I got that. And then I want to go to D minor. So I can go to F sharp major 7, which is a D minor 9 voicing. I could do that. So I go, sorry. So that works right there. So now you're going to start seeing voicings that have multiple names. So this is G minor, but it's also with an E in the bass. It's minor 7 flat 5. We had this F sharp minor 7, but it's also D major 9. The F major 7 could be D minor 9. Over here, C sharp minor 7 flat 5 is an A9. This G minor 7 flat 5 is the 9 flat 13, flat 9 flat 13 chord for A. So just out of this one shape, and just my minimal movement, I can get 2 5s going. That's the major 2 5, minor 2 5s. Alright, so mess around with these voicings, figure them out, move the 9 and the 5s around to get your flat 9s, sharp 9s, flat 13s, and use them in your songs. Thanks.